أهلا بكم في جولات وأكلات ميكو. النهاردة ليرا خبيرة الشاي هتاخدني على كل أماكن الشاي الشيقة اللي موجودة في لندن. تعالوا معنا في الرحلة في جولات وأكلات ميكو.
So this is the first place on our tour, and it's a very, very special place that has been opened just recently in November, and it's called Good and Proper. And this is the owner of Good and
Very
Proper.
nice to meet you.
Mico,
Emily
nice to meet
Holmes.
you.
Yeah.
Really nice to meet you.
Hello, welcome. I don't drink coffee, shock horror, and I was very frustrated at the fact that I couldn't find a good place to go for a cup of tea. When I went for a coffee with friends, I was always sitting there with my sort of floating bag. Yeah, a little bit underserved, I think. My friend had this beautifully crafted flat white, and I couldn't understand why tea was so sort of, you know, an afterthought, and usually better when you make it at home yourself, and you're paying for it, so it somehow didn't add up. So I complained about it for a very long time, as you do, and then decided that I would be the one to do it. So I decided to create a space where you could get a really good cup of tea. And it didn't actually start as anything more sophisticated than that. I thought just, you know, I'm pretty sure I can make a better cup of tea than everyone else. So I basically decided to learn everything I could about tea. So I spoke to lots and lots of people. I got in touch with lots of farms. I got lots of samples. This was a very long time ago. I had actually lived in India as well, which I think played a little bit of a role in like understanding the leaf, and you know, I knew where it came from. I understood the process, and I eventually decided that I wanted to, you know, to get going with it. I quit my job and I bought a van.
Wow.
I don't know if there's a postcard of the van just there, but I have a very old, very beautiful van. The idea when someone walks into our shop is that we obviously know that most people don't know that much about tea. Most people they might love tea, but they only drink English breakfast or Earl Grey. And so we've tried to, you know, obviously there's 26 teas, which for most tea shops is hardly any. Most tea shops have 150 teas, and obviously we could have gone on forever. But we've tried to curate a collection that's kind of representative of their types. So to kind of, you know, in a way, it's kind of an introduction to teas.
Of the family.
Exactly.
Let's have some tea then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're going to have a silver needle, and you're having a ruby. Still okay with your ruby?
Yeah. I would like to try.
So, I'll also
Tell me about white tea. I never heard anything about white tea.
So white tea is very highly prized. Silver needle is particularly famous. So silver needle is, so if you imagine that black tea is fully fermented or fully oxidized, green tea and white tea are not oxidized or fermented at all. Oolong is semi-fermented or semi-oxidized. I won't go into the detail of explaining exactly what that means, but you get like, you know, super robust, super delicate, and then halfway in between where they've kind of semi-baked it.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And the silver needle is not only not oxidized, it's the young buds. So it's normally you pick 2 leaves in a bud. Here you pick just the bud. So you've got these really lovely velvety, downy hairs on the bud, and they're very young, and they're very delicate, very fresh, and they're only picked typically for around 2 weeks of the year. So they're very expensive. So, you know, this is really exciting that you're about to have a silver needle.
Wow.
But this one we absolutely love because it's also delicious cold brewed. But yeah, and then these machines, you're probably wondering what the hell's going on.
It's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, so in the van, we have always done it in glass teapots. Again, it's very visual, so you want to be able to see the liquor.
That's why they call it white tea, because it's white.
Yeah.
And they call it also a champagne of teas, because look, it has a very like champagne color.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys
How do you like it?
No, it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
You guys don't put sugar in this stuff.
No.
It's good though.
No.
This is super delicate, so it might be not your thing.
Thank you.
It's very
No, actually, I really like it. So all your teas, you make it without sugar, apart from your breakfast.
Well, we don't. I mean, you could put sugar in. We wouldn't stop you putting sugar.
I know.
You do whatever you like.
I know, but in general, I mean, like the culture of drinking the tea. You don't do this. No?
I think you spoil the taste.
Yeah, but I mean, again, a really important part of getting British tea drinker into it is to let them do their thing.
Well,
so, I mean, if someone was to put it into an oolong, we might say that no, that might not taste right. But if they want to have an assam and they want to put milk in, we'll just let them do it. Just like they'll, you know, they need to do it their way, and it's so, you know, there's no
rules.
rules.
No rules, yeah.
Yeah, and that's very important.
Nice.
And so if you look down here, it's actually all being run from a tablet. So each tea has got a completely unique recipe. So if you come in and ask for a silver needle, we dose the leaves and we press a silver needle, and we'll have done, you know, 1 million recipe tests on silver needle, you know, another time. And then we're always testing them. And then when you come in, it will do exactly what we tell it to.
I had an amazing experience drinking tea without sugar. So it's unusual for me to do this, but I did it. It's amazing, and it's much better than coffee. We hate coffee.
No, I don't hate coffee.
I hate coffee.
I just only drink tea.
Yeah.
But I don't hate coffee.
Hate's such a strong word.
It is a strong word.
Yeah, but I still hate
It's not
coffee.
tea versus coffee.
No, it's tea versus coffee.
No, it's not tea
And
versus coffee.
And tea wins anyway.
It's not tea versus
Yeah, okay.
coffee. We know, they're our friends.
Versus coffee.
I used to work in the city as a compliance officer, like a financial compliance officer. And then I moved to quant research. I was a quant research analyst in a fund management company. And I didn't like the job at all. I didn't like to be constrained in the office environment. But I didn't know what to do. This was my education. I finished university. I have a university degree in finance. I did a lot of qualifications like CFA as well, Chartered Financial Analyst. But I didn't like it, but I didn't know what to do. I did a very interesting thing, which is very pragmatic and practical. I read about this woman who does professional testing. And she's been doing it for 25 years, and I decided to go to see her. And she did the test. What she does, she looks at the fingerprints, she looks at their facial features, how like equal are you, you know,
No
and
way.
all these things. And then she gives you tests. She says, 1 minute you have, and you have this test to do. And she said, tea, and I resonated with it straight away. I was like, tea? She said, yeah, because you can do so many things with tea. It can be a drink with taste and aroma. It can be history.
Yeah.
It can be spiritual part and ceremonial and ritual. It's so many things that you can actually do with tea. And it suited me so much. So straight away after I came back to see her, I started reading about tea, watching the videos, reading the books about tea. I had no idea how to earn money with it. I had no idea how to make business out of it completely. And I went to China, I went to visit all the tea plantations, and I read lots of things. And the deeper I went into it, I realized that you can go as deep as you can.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
I really wanted to take it to this place particularly because of their concept. As I said, any place on my tour, all the places, they have a very deep concept, much a deeper idea than just serving nice tea and coffee.
There has to be something interesting about them.
So something is interesting about them, and something like preserving their kind of a way of serving tea, like the next place that we are going to, or preserving the culture, or making the tea available to everyone. So different things, yeah? So this one is a charity. It's a non-profit organization called Paper and Cup. Wow. And the charity itself is 50 years old, but the cafe is 3 years old. And what they do is all the profits that they earn here, they go to support like homeless people and
so charity, anybody.
Charity, yeah.
So anybody in need.
Not anybody. I think it's
there is a
people
specific
out of work,
organization.
unemployed people, and also the ex-drug addicts, the people coming out of the drug addiction.
Like they finished
so
rehab.
helping them
like this,
to come back to the normal life.
It's not just a tea shop. I feel it's more of community.
Yes,
it's
it
like
is.
This,
You got it right. My tour idea was born here.
Okay.
Because I had a really long tour, historical tour, which we finished at the Tea Smiths in the Spitalfields that is now closed.
I'm quite jealous of you, for your tour. I think, guys, she's taking me for a tea tour in London only. When she had her tour around the world, She went to China, to India, to all the tea places.
Yeah.
And I'm just like very local. I'm a London boy. She's an international gal.
Well.
It took it, right?
Yeah. Then when the place has closed, I was shocked to find out where do I take people now. So I did the research and I found this space and I came here to inquire, can I start the tour here? Can I kind of like do the tour? Can I do the tea tasting here? And they were really helpful. And suddenly all the people who were sitting here, like customers, they were like, are you doing the tea tours? Oh, you should check this place and you should go there and you should do this and you
Wow.
should try this tea. And I was like, wow, there are so many tea places here. Maybe I should just do a separate tea tour in Shoreditch about the amazing tea places that serve a really good tea. And the more you drink, because all the teas that we drank are quite high in caffeine at the moment, so you'll probably be high by the end of this tour.
I'm high all the time.
Yeah, I'm already high.
No, a lot of people say like, you know, they what do you drink? What do you drink? And it seemed to me like, I knew it now, it's tea. I drink a lot of tea, like, and I'm always
Yeah.
hyperactive, like, you know.
Yeah, tea is amazing for that, and it makes you happy, and you go out and you talk to people, and it gives you energy, and it's just like
Wow.
the most amazing drink to have.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Can you feel the vibe here, the atmosphere?
Yeah, the food, everybody's happy, everybody's...
Very Indian, and it's been built, it's been created as a prototype for Irani cafes from Mumbai.
Okay.
So these cafes were called Bombay cafes, and they were opened by the immigrants from Iran, which were called Iranis, to India. And so these cafes were opened there from the end of 19th century to the mid 20th century, and they were serving simple food there and chai, masala chai, all the time. So these Bombay cafes were very unique because lots of people would go there, and lots of people from different castes, they could stay in one place, which is unheard of in India. In the 1950s, there were almost 300, 400 of them. Now it's only 30 left. So that's why they kind of like decided to preserve the Bombay cafe culture, but in London. So there is a black tea that is brewed with boiled, like a brewed for 20 minutes with cardamom, black pepper, ginger, cloves. Sometimes they put anise there as well, but star anise, but this I don't think there is one in here. And then they brew it for 20 minutes, and then for another 5 minutes they add milk and sugar to it. So, and then you have this drink.
Let's try it. It's trying time.
Yeah.
Smells nice like rice.
Very sweet.
I actually really like it.
Yeah?
Really like it.
I thought so. I thought
really
it would
like
be
it.
your favorite.
يا جماعة,
It probably reminds you of home as well.
it's very similar to what we do at home. It's the only thing maybe missing is we don't put black pepper because this is too much.
And ginger you put?
Ginger, yeah, we put ginger, but not with the milk.
Okay. Yeah.
And we don't put cardamom. In Egypt, they don't.
No?
But Dubai, all of Iraq, all of these kind of Asian Arabic countries, they might have the carrot because they're close to all of the area with, you know? It's nice, it's delicious.
Yeah.
When she saw me, she said to me, you know what? I'm making 5-6 teas for you, and I know which tea you're gonna like. You're gonna like this tea. And literally, she's absolutely right. It's one of my favorite now, and I'll come again. The only thing I can say is thank you so much. I need to finish my... Why you look?
at this beautiful space. Yeah, amazing. And this is the owner,
Mico.
Stanley. As I said, you know, you have the taste and he has the natural taste for things, yeah.
We Africans.
So,
Yeah, Africans. Where are you from?
South Africa.
I'm from Egypt. Top of the continent.
North and south, yeah.
Ahlan bik, yeah, we
meet
look at
together
London.
in London.
this. Wow,
Exactly.
amazing.
So yeah, so for me, just watching Stanley making flowers is like a meditation.
She was saying to me, I just sit down like this and I watch Stanley so relaxing while he's doing it. He's
And
so
that's
natural.
Made with love, no? Just make it with love.
So
Yeah, out of heart. And with the tea, it's exactly the same. Tea made with love and tea that gives you this kind of like the feeling of love and joy.
it's a special tea. They make here a special tea for this.
Very special.
Very
yeah.
special.
Yeah.
Fluency.
جدعان المفروض ان هي هتعمل لنا حاجه سبيشال دلوقتي. She was gonna do like a surprise in the store for me. She's been telling me about all day. And today it's even more special because she's the one who's gonna make the tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the tea that we are going to brew here today is the kabusecha Japanese green tea by Chiki Tea. Chiki Tea is the girl that provides it for us here. And why I like her, I told you while we were walking, is because she chooses the farmers on the basis that they are doing it out of love. And this whole space is, again, it's all about love, it's all about joy, it's all about inspiration. And when you do
passion
something
as well.
out of love,
Yeah.
everything will taste differently, everything will smell differently. You will have a different state of being, like a joy, inspiration.
Things are
and-
always different when they made with
Yeah,
love. Completely.
exactly. Well, I hope you will love this tea. So kabusecha is the Japanese green tea that is shaded from the sun for 2 weeks before the harvest. And that's what makes it really green, really small leaves, and makes a lot of amino acids, caffeine and antioxidants all just like burst into these little leaves into this tea. So this is the tea, and look how green it is.
Wow,
How
it's like a
amazing
squalla.
Yeah. Taste
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah?
Wow.
You will love it.
Wow.
I really hope you will love it.
No, I know.
Yeah, so I will make it, I never regret the leaves, so I make it really strong usually.
Wow.
And the temperature is usually 65, 70 degrees, but because I already measured it in the kettle,
So the water has to be specific as well, 60 or 70. So
Yeah.
it's not boiling because boiling is 100.
yeah.
So you have to make it just a little bit before boiling.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. And then Japanese do it in a different way, but here the teapots are bigger. We are doing it Chikyu tea way.
Okay.
It's her own way, bigger teapots, and then you pour it like after 1 minute into another teapot, and then you brew it out. So let's see what's gonna happen.
So it's all about trial, yeah? This is where they find.
Yeah.
Because you know, like, how did they know how many time they need to wait, how long they need to wait? You know, like what ingredients to use, the temperature of water, so much calculation. It doesn't come easy.
No.
It's not just a tea.
No,
So how do you find out all of this?
trial and error. It's usually trial and error. Look
Okay.
at the color of the tea.
It's completely different from what we had before. We
Yeah.
had white tea, and we had yellowy tea, which is
Yeah.
the one I had before. I wanted to tell you that's so yellow.
Yeah,
Now it's so green.
yeah.
Konnichiwa. And arigato gozaimasu. Doida shitemaste. Doida shitemaste. Okay.
Help yourself.
Guys, help yourself. If you don't want to help yourself, I can help you. But come after the program. Thank you. Hands together.
Yeah.
Cheers to all of you, to the community, to everybody.
To the future.
We make a new tradition for tea. I totally forgot the name. Like, what would you want me to do?
Kabusecha.
Kabuchicha.
Yeah.
So it's like cup of tea for you, like kabuchicha. Kabuchicha. Kabuchicha.
Yeah.
compare all the teas I had today. The first one was nice. I love the fact that it was white. It's just I love the fact. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The second one was okay.
Dark oolong tea.
Yeah, dark oolong, but it was
Ruby
nice.
oolong. Yeah.
The other one I wasn't too sure, but still nice.
Yeah.
Like it confused me a bit. The paper and cup, and because like you know, I always drink my tea with milk, and I avoid green tea. I try to avoid green tea because lately I find it bitter.
Yeah.
When I try the green tea, it leaves the drying, some kind of dryness in my mouth that I feel like I don't know. I like green tea. Don't get me wrong. I love green tea so much, but I don't like the aftertaste.
Yeah.
With this, there is no aftertaste.
There is a sweet aftertaste, the floral one.
Exactly. It's still healthy. It's still nice. It's still beautiful. I wish you guys can be able to try all of this, but you can if you find it, but not with us.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I have to apologize about, that you cannot try it with us. But well,
and actually, this is going to be the only place, I think, I mean, from what I know, that is going to serve kabusecha tea, Japanese one, in London, because I don't know any other space where you can, a tea house where you can go and do it. And look at the color. For me, it's just...
I'm sure there is nobody. It's like a scholar for me.
Yeah.
وانا قلت له بص يا ستانلي خليني بقى اظبط لك المكان عشان انا حاسس ان الديكور بتاعه مش اي كلام. اي كلام. فقال لي ميكو اتفضل. وانا جاي اتفضل بصراحه. ربنا يستر بس على طول ولا لا. فانا قلت له هكتب لك اسمك بالعربي وبالانجليزي. قال لي يعني هو ما يعرفش الانجليزي. يلا يا ميكو يا جامد. وطبعا عامل له حته بقى من بتوع زمان بقى. مش اي حد يفهمها. عامل له تريك مش هيعرف يجيبها. مش محدش يقول له حاجه. فاكرين يا حلوين؟ اوكي. استني بالعربي. استني كمان شويه. استني الله عليك. اديله واحد بقى في الحنين. يا برنس ده انت حلو اهو. اديك واحده انجليزي. اصبر. Okay, it looks good to me. Okay, let's make a flower so the guy be happy. And the flower normally looks like that. وهنا في الفرع ده هعمل له كوبايه شاي. اوعى يبقى ورده بكوبايه شاي. انا هطلع جدع ومش هاخد منهم فلوس. بحبك يا ستانلي وبحبك يا ستانلي. اي خدعه. مدير التصوير، كاميرا مان شكيل، اوديو ان ساوند ميكسين اس مروان، انتاج وبرودكشن وكل حاجه من الاخر حازم عقيله.
عيب قوي يا ميكو تسقط المونتير. اخس يحيى محمود.